Hi everybody, it's me, Beth Maitland, at the Drama Queen Bee Quilt Studio. And excuse my hands, I had a little wrangle last evening with a rose bush. And so I'm a little torn up, so sorry. Just ignore. When you live on a little farm with dogs and horses and cats and nature, I think all of you get it. Anyway, so my hands are terrible right now, but my projects are delicious. This is my sort of last round of things before the holidays. I've finished all of the things that I planned to make for family and friends and got those packed. And I wanted to just quickly show you a couple of ideas. You have a few more minutes, a few more days before the holidays, and I wanted to show you what I've been working on. There's a combination of things. These are beautiful needle books in the ranges of beiges and reds, muted brick kind of very in the background, ticking vintage red. I've got several of these, three available on my Etsy shop, and those will be listed. Let's see. Today's Monday, I want to say the 9th, is that right? So they'll be listed by the end of the day. And if you order them by the 15th, you'll get them before Christmas. But the other thing I'm doing with these sort of samples is I wanted to show you, to give you a few ideas with your slow stitching. This exact piece is linen and batting with layers of little vintagey scraps and bits. Here's some torn quilt fabric. This is mattress ticking. Here's some just little snips of vintage lace, some buttons, a yo-yo, a Suffolk puff, a little bit more an edge piece of lace. And then I surrounded it by using red and white variegated thread. It gives you a bunch of elements of, the variegation does your work for you. It fades from one color into the next as you go around the work, and it adds an element of real interest and fun. Here's one, here's another, about to be made into these sleeves. I crocheted little flowers, more Suffolk puffs, another scrap of quilting cotton, a little scrap of lace that I cut out. I love this fabric with the wording on it. It's Louisa May Alcott writing, and there's all kinds of different little snippets, and I love it. There's even a table of contents, which is fun. But see how the variegated thread does all the work? Love doing this. So the two main colors of threads I've been using are pearl cotton. This is size 12 weight, variegated red through white. And then this a little bit more, this is I think a 15 weight, just crochet cotton. And this is what I've been using for let's see here, the elements that are a little bit more beige or need just a little subtle texture from stitching. This is Cantha Boro stitching. And let's see, on this lettering page, I use that. And so it's just a sort of, this is a little piece of lace I found from a crocheted table runner that looked like a Christmas tree. So I cut it out and tacked it all down and topped it with a tilde specialty button for the star on top, with a little piece of embroidered handkerchief with poinsettias and holly in the background. So this is not going to be a gift case, which I'll show you in a moment. This, I think, is going to be on a Christmas card. I think I'm going to sew this down on, I think I call it an A5 sized Christmas card to send to someone special. So there's lots of things that you can do with your little bits that you're sitting in the evenings listening to Christmas music or watching holiday movies and doing some slow stitching. So this is exactly what this turned into, and this is how. I tore a piece of complimentary Christmas fabric. And this is actually not Christmas, it's just quilting cotton from French General in this sort of brick red with a little micro print. And then I sewed around the outside on the sewing machine. If things are getting a little, picking up the pace, you can also, of course, sew all of this by hand. But I needed to kind of get a few more gifts made. So I did the outlining on the sewing machine. So picture this with the fabric around it, torn to size. So we get this great tattered, shabby chic look. Then I fold it in half and sew again, leaving the top open. So around this outer edge and the bottom, and then this top becomes open for a lovely gift. This is a fountain pen with 2 colors of ink and instructions, an old-fashioned fountain pen in Christmas red. And I slide it right in and wrap the whole thing. And now they have not only a handmade beautiful gift that is the case for this, but a lovely something fun and useful. I do a lot of table mats also this time of year with beautiful candles or acacia bowls to hold Christmas ornaments to make a little table element. So there are lots of things you can do with holiday colors that aren't official Christmas. So that's my idea today for what to do with some of your slow stitching projects. This was torn on purpose. This, it's a piece of linen, was torn on purpose when I figured out how big my gift was. And I've made several, I'm giving several people the same kind of gift, but each one of these is also a gift of love. And here's that same vintage hanky in poinsettias with the fringing, the rim of lace. This is a little corner I cut off. So you can see that I'm reusing elements of lace and bits. Here's some more of that quilting fabric, another element of lace. So use whatever's laying around. Here's another tilde button. Here's a pearl button. In your button bin or jar, in your lace scraps, in your cotton scraps, curate holiday colors or the colors of your choices and make something beautiful. Thanks for joining me today. It's Beth Maitland with Drama Queen Bee Quilts, and there'll be another video coming with a sort of flip through of some of these fun needle books that I'm listing on my Etsy store. Have a happy holidays. See you soon.